your favorite topic is insurance brokering.
I say it all the time when I'm not saying other things. I'm saying my favorite topic is insurance brokering.
Yeah, they were like, hey, should you be insurance brokering? And you're like, yeah, insurance brokering. Yeah, it's amazing. So, Cynthia, by the way, do you know where Perth is?
I do.
Where is it?
It's in Australia. Thank you for asking.
So she came all the way from Perth, Australia, and obviously she's very successful, and she's going to talk about insurance brokering. And I'm like, Vince loves insurance brokering.
Let's get to it. Let's do it.
Please welcome Cynthia Yap, insurance broking.
What a pleasure.
Hey Vince,
Lovely
how's it
to
going?
meet you. You doing well. Yourself?
Good, thanks.
Nice.
So, my question for you today is, what's your favorite quote and why and how have you used it in your life?
That's a good question. You know, I remember my dad was real big on quotes as sitting younger, and he would say things, and so I kind of got inspired by quotes. And then I read, you know, different people, Benjamin Franklin, who, you know, Poor Richard's Almanac and all that, and I think it can be so inspiring. And then they get annoying sometimes because it feels like everyone puts them on Instagram, right?
Yes.
Like they're always selling something, but then they quote Gandhi. It's a confusing process. But I do like a good quote, and I don't know if I have a favorite one. There's different quotes that I like for different things.
What comes to mind?
What comes to mind if I'm thinking of one now? A quote that comes to mind. I got a few of them, but I wouldn't say any of them are my favorite ones. You know, things like you don't have to brush all your teeth, just the ones you want to keep. I don't know if that's a favorite quote, but I think it's a true quote anyway. Do you have a favorite quote?
I do, yes. My favorite would be, or what's relevant in my life at the moment is, success is not just about your achievements in life. It's about what you inspire others to do.
So I think this is a good conversation because I think in life sometimes even a word like love or success, I don't know if you ever fully understand it. You know, you're always evolving it, and thinking about these things are important. I'll share with you a quote from John Wooden, who was an extremely successful basketball coach, college coach in America. I think he won 11 championships. But this always stuck with me, and I'm gonna paraphrase it. But the definition of success, which is my favorite version of it, was that direct feeling you get knowing you did the best you could to be the best you could be. So that he said that his team had lost a game, but was extremely successful because they really were focused and did all the things that they had talked about. And he said he had teams that would win a game, but they were not successful because they weren't really dialed in. And so I took that to realize that if I'm always gauging myself off a result, sometimes you could have a good result, but really not take your best process. And we all know that feeling when you start to get away with stuff and have things go your way. Can I get away with a little less? Can I do a little less work? And eventually that'll catch up to you. So I really do think that if you're always doing your best, that's the best you can do, you were successful. And sometimes you might be in an area that's new for you, that you don't have as much confidence in, but eventually your skills will go faster and stronger if you continue to really apply yourself in the right way. And you say inspire people.
Yes.
So how would you define that?
Well, I'm doing it now, I think. In my business, I'm at a point where it's not just about growth or my business anymore. It's about how I can add value to others in my industry, you know, through leading by example, mentorship, promoting diversity, sharing knowledge, and creating opportunity.
Yeah, I think sometimes just taking a chance and someone connecting to seeing someone who may have started off in a way where it looks easy, but it wasn't when they started, can be inspiring because it kind of shows someone who's able to do that. So I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Vince. Lovely to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.